Thank you, Michael. And as we cover your health this afternoon, the Labor Day holiday weekend comes as we're seeing a rise in new COVID cases right here in Acadiana.
Yeah, News 15's medical editor, Dr. John Lepre, is showing us what's behind the COVID comeback and how you can stay healthy as summer winds down.
We're just entering COVID season, and August has seen an uptick in cases. But first, let's review the year to date. Know that it's never really gone away, and we continue to have cases throughout the year. The majority of these tend to be mild, and treatment is the same as any mild upper respiratory illness. Things get better on their own. This year, we even revised the return to work recommendations so people can return to work sooner. Now that takes us to testing. This really isn't necessary for mild cases. So most of this goes untested, and we underestimate activity. Currently, to get reliable data, we test wastewater samples. This allows us to test a very large area quickly, and we track hospitalizations due to COVID. This is linked to hospital billing data, so it's easy to collect. So how are things looking? Let's first look at wastewater samples. As you can see, our area is seeing a high amount of COVID activity with over 80% of the samples testing positive. Now let's look at hospitalizations for more serious illness. Currently, we see the spike from earlier this month, but things are trending down. Now let's compare this to the previous year. Overall hospitalizations are down, and August appears to be back to baseline levels. Finally, a reminder that typically November marks the beginning of COVID season, and activity should be picking up soon. So stay with us for the latest on COVID, and wishing you better health. Dr. John Lepre, News 15.